Hello guys, this is Muhammad Hashi again. Welcome to part 2 of the Brachial Plexus. This is where we left off last time. I explained the roots C5, C6, C7, C8, T1, the trunk, superior trunk, middle trunk, inferior trunk, deficiencies, anterior deficient and posterior deficient of each, anterior deficient, posterior deficient, the chords, lateral chord, posterior chord and medial chord. And now on this tutorial I'm going to explain the terminal branch of the brachial plexus, which are muscular cutaneous nerve, radial nerve, medial nerve and ulnar nerve. So let us move on. Muscular cutaneous nerve supplies only 3 muscles. Coracobrachialis, biceps brachii, and brachialis. This is muscular cutaneous. Muscular cutaneous supplies only these 3 muscles. So let's move to radial nerve. Radial nerve supplies quite a lot. Number 1, triceps brachii. Number 2, inconeus. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Number 3, brachioradialis. Number 4, so triceps brachii, inconeus, brachioradialis. Number 4, extensor carpi radialis, longus. Extensor carpi radialis longus. Extensor carpi radialis brevis. Is number 5. Extensor carpi radialis, extensor digitorum. Triceps brachii supplies radial nerve supplies triceps brachii and coneus, brachioradialis, extensor carpi radialis longus, extensor carpi radialis brevis, extensor digitorum, extensor digiti minimi, extensor carpi ulnaris, supinator, keep numbering them. X number 6, extensor digitorum. Number 7, extensor digiti minimi. Number 8, extensor carpi ulnaris. 9, supinator. 10, abductor pollicis longus. 11, extensor pollicis longus. 12, extensor pollicis brevis. And lastly, extensor indicis. Those are 13 muscles that are supplied by the radial nerve. And one hint, any muscles that contain or has the name extensor are always supplied by radial nerve, because those are the muscles that are in the posterior compartment of the arm or of the forearm, mainly of the arm, on the forearm. So those are 13 muscles, depending on the level of your course or of your program. This is in general, but in some cases you have to know in details. But for example, the first 4 are supplied by main trunk of the radial nerve, meaning the radial nerve is split into 2 right after it crosses the elbow joint and becomes superficial and deep. So before the radial nerve is split into 2, it supplies 4 muscles, triceps brachii and coneus, brachioradialis, and extensor carpi radialis longus. Then the deep radial nerve supplies, which is branch of the radial nerve, supplies extensor carpi radialis brevis, extensor digitorum, extensor digiti minimum, extensor carpi ulnaris, and supinator. Then abductor pollicis longus, extensor pollicis longus, extensor pollicis brevis, and extensor indicis. These 4 are supplied by posterior interosseum, which is the continuation of the radial nerve. Okay, medial nerve supplies 11 muscles. So I'm going to write down those 11 muscles and then discuss it with you. Okay, those are 11 muscles that are supplied by medial nerve. So start from the top: coronator teres, flexor carpi radialis, palmaris longus, flexor digitorum superficialis, lumbaricals first and the second. There are 4 lumbaricals, we will see in a minute. The third and the fourth one are supplied by ulnar nerve. So those are lumbaricals first and second. Flexor digitorum profundus, lateral half. Again, there is this flexor digitorum profundus is the muscle that are supplied by both ulnar nerve and medial nerve. So the medial nerve supplies the lateral part of it. Flexor pollicis longus, pronator quadratus, flexor pollicis brevis, abductor pollicis brevis, opponens pollicis. Those are the 11 muscles that are supplied by medial nerve. Moving on, ulnar nerve now. Okay, this is the 10 muscles that are supplied by ulnar nerve. Start from the top again. Flexor carpi ulnaris, flexor digitorum profundus, the medial half, here in the medial nerve, I explained that there's also flexor digitorum profundus, lateral half. Yeah, lateral half here, flexor digitorum profundus, lateral half. This is now flexor digitorum profundus, the medial half. It's the same muscle that are supplied by both ulnar nerve and medial nerve. So flexor digiti minimi, abductor digiti minimi, obliquus digiti minimi, adductor pollicis. There is a muscle in the on the thenar area. Dorsal introsi, palmar introsi, palmaris brevis, and lumbricals. Third and fourth. We've seen here lumbricals first and second are supplied by medial nerve. So that's it for the long branch, terminal branch of the brachial plexus, muscular cutaneous nerve. I erased already muscular cutaneous nerve, radial nerve, medial nerve, and ulnar nerve. So that's it for the general overview of the brachial plexus. See you in the next tutorial, and I will explain the upcoming tutorial all those muscles in depth in terms of origin, insertion, and again action and innervation. So for now, I want you to familiarize the names of the muscles and the nerve that are supplied, as well as where those nerves are branched off from the brachial plexus. And in the next tutorial, again, I will explain those muscles in a group in a way that they are related, whether they are innervated by the same nerve or they are related in anatomical location, meaning they have either common origin or insertion, or they perform the same action. So see you soon, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.